Good morning. How you doing? It's Friday. Headed to work. And I had previously recorded a video on my Krator fairing, but like an idiot, I deleted it by accident. So here goes round two. I don't even remember what I talked about in the video, so I'm just gonna wing it again. So overall, I'm definitely happy with the fairing for what I paid for it. I think I paid like 90 bucks shipped to my house. Definitely a lot cheaper than the other options out on the market, so that's a plus. Downside is there's not a quick detach kit sold exactly for this fairing, but there is one sold for a similar fairing, and I might buy it and see if I can rig it to work with this fairing, because that would be pretty sweet. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the fairing. The only issues that I've had with it are there's two bolts that I'll show later in the video at the bottom of the windscreen, and I think it was my fault, but the hole's cracked. My God, look at that thing. It's beautiful. So anyway, back to the fairing. I'm 5'9", and the top of the windshield is right about my chin level. The one complaint I have about it is it buffets wind a lot. So as you'll see again later in the video, I put little spacers on those bottom two bolts, and that seemed to have helped with the buffeting. I had to stop off for some chew. But continuing on with the fairing, it kind of highlighted an issue that I have with the bike that I didn't even know I had. After I put the fairing on, and obviously it's a fork mounted fairing. When I was cruising down the highway at higher speeds, the front end would shimmy, do a little shimmy shake. I thought I was going to have to go get a steering stabilizer, because I just bought this bike from a dealership that did the service thing, so I had assumed that the steering bearings would have been, the preload would have been correct. I decided to check it anyway because some people had recommended me to check it, and I'm glad I did, because it was way out, or way loose. So I tightened it up. I used the fall away method that was described in my manual. It took a few tries to get it just right, but I set it to the tighter side of the specifications. You're allowed 3 to 6 inches of fall away, and I think I set it to like 5.5 or something like that. I wanted it tighter. I figured the fairing probably puts a little bit more, I don't know, torque on the bearings as you're riding, so I wanted it tighter. It feels good. I haven't taken it out on the highway yet, but that'll be the actual true test to see if it works. If not, it looks like I'll be doing a steering stabilizer. But overall, like I said previously, I am happy with the fairing. I definitely recommend getting it. It wasn't hard to install. The one thing you will need to buy, in addition to the fairing, to install it, that is not included with the fairing, is a headlight extension block. Now, I messed up and I bought mine from JD Customs, which there's nothing wrong with the bracket in itself. It was the price. I think I paid somewhere around $70 for the bracket. And then later on I found the Moon's MC, which is the exact same bracket, but it's like 40 bucks. Speaking of the the loose neck bearings. When I would brake hard in my front, I would hear like a metallic ping or a thunk, if you will. I haven't heard that noise since I adjusted the steering bearings, and I found out that that's one of the telltale signs that your steering bearings are loose, is hearing that ping noise. So I'm glad I got that cleared up. I think, being that today is Friday, on the way home I'm going to shoot the 5 things I like about my Dyna video, because everybody likes Friday. So then maybe the following Monday I'll shoot the 5 things I don't like about my Dyna, because, you know, everybody hates Mondays. So I get to look forward to that one. Sorry it's been a little slow, a few days since I uploaded. We had a bunch of rain, so you can tell the road is still a little wet. We're getting on the highway real quick. I guess we're actually going to see if the bearings cleaned up the front end wobble. So stand by for takeoff. Yeah, definitely cleared that up. Alright, well, I'll see you guys at 3:30. Alright, so here's the up close and personal look at the fairing. See right here, got some little fuel line in there to try to get rid of that buffeting. I'll use sticker there because, you know. Alright, here's the headlight alignment with the JD Customs block. Another shot up under the windscreen. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, but there are, oh yeah, I guess you can see it. There's a couple cracks right there, so I'll probably put a windscreen on this thing at some point in time, but whatever. Actually, this guy, Adam Sandoval Rides, he's who I found the CVMA through. He does a lot of work with them guys. Go give him a follow. Alright, here's the inside of the fairing. Can't really see too much in there. I do have a couple of those little tactical bags stuck in there for storage reasons. Definitely worth getting. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this one. Till next time, see ya.